Thank you for allowing me to present about Title IX virtually, working together. We can come out of this pandemic stronger than ever. As a reminder for you, the Title IX office is located in the Wigwam building, room 205. You can always call us at extension 5426 if you need us. I'm Kelly Harvey Viney, your Title IX coordinator. I'm available at the contact information on your screen. And Terry Haskins is the Title IX specialist, also available at the information on your screen. We make up the staff of the Title IX office here at Hampton University. Thank you again for your continued support of the Title IX office. Many of you followed the directive I outlined for you at every faculty institute and have provided great support and direction for students needing our help. It has allowed us to offer our services to those impacted by the trauma of sexual violence. This new academic school year brings many changes to Title IX. It has been a hot topic of discussion in the news and in the higher education circles of compliance, inclusion, and the like. I've been telling you for 2 years that the new regulations would be coming. Well, the new Title IX regulations were released by the United States Department of Education on May 6, 2020. It is now law, having gone through the notice and comment period, and the Department of Education mandated a deadline of implementation for all schools and universities in the United States by August 14th. They have the force and effect of law and are enforceable by the OCR. I'll be going over key changes in a moment. Of course, Title IX, this is the federal law. No person in the United States shall, on the basis of sex, be excluded from participation in, be denied the benefits of, or be subjected to discrimination under any education program or activity receiving federal financial assistance. Let's start with the key changes for the 2020-2021 academic school year. Sexual harassment. There's a new definition. Sexual harassment means conduct on the basis of sex that satisfies one or more of the following. 1, an employee of the recipient conditioning the provision of an aid, benefit, or service of the recipient on an individual's participation in unwelcome sexual conduct. The second basis is unwelcome conduct determined by a reasonable person to be so severe, pervasive, and objectively offensive that it effectively denies a person equal access to the recipient's education program or activity. And third, sexual assault, dating violence, domestic violence, and stalking has been added to the definition. They are per the Clery Act, the definitions from the Clery Act, and you can see the corresponding United States Code on your screen. What triggers a school's obligation to respond gives it jurisdiction. So the school must have actual knowledge of sexual harassment in an educational program or activity within the United States. Actual knowledge, that means determining which employees are officials with authority. And Hampton University has determined that that is you, the responsible employees. A program or activity is a location, event, or circumstance in which an institution exercises substantial control over both parties in the context in which the sexual harassment occurs. This includes buildings owned or controlled by officially recognized student organizations. And within the United States, that means just that. So our policy no longer covers study abroad programs. As I just mentioned, responsible employees, again, that is you. You have the same responsibilities as before. It's just a new definition outlines your role. So when you receive notice from a student, that triggers the university's response obligation. You must report it to me, the Title IX coordinator. Our formal grievance process also has a new definition per the federal government. Now, we are only required to launch a formal grievance process if 1, the complainant files a formal complaint, or the victim. The complainant and the victim are the same. 2, the Title IX coordinator exercises discretion and files a formal complaint for the victim. This is when you have a victim that's reluctant to come forward. It's in the Title IX coordinator's discretion to file a formal complaint for he or she. And thirdly, the formal complaint may be dismissed along the way. Those rules apply equally to both parties, as I've stated to you for the past 7 years now. Advisors have new responsibilities. A party can now have an advisor throughout the entire grievance process. We must allow the advisor to be present at all meetings, interviews, and hearings. If a party doesn't have an advisor, say at the hearing, one must be provided by the institution, and it need not be an attorney. That is one of the new rules this year. A party must have an advisor at a live hearing. If you are interested in being on a list of advisors, please email me. We would greatly appreciate you volunteering for this effort. Also, there are new rules regarding live hearings. Now, Hampton University has and will continue to conduct live hearings, but now it is mandatory. There's also mandatory cross-examination of parties. The advisors actually perform this task now. Again, if the party does not have one, the institution has to provide an advisor. The Sexual Discrimination and Misconduct Committee, that's the committee that adjudicates all matters involving potential violation of sexual assault. They have to make real-time relevancy determinations now. Of course, rape shield protections apply, and rape shield protections are, no questions or evidence about the complainant's sexual predisposition or prior sexual behavior. You cannot ask questions about that. Regarding appeals, that's a new rule as well. We must offer both parties an appeal from a determination regarding responsibility and from a recipient's dismissal of a formal complaint or any allegation on the following basis. 1, procedural irregularity that affected the outcome of the matter. 2, new evidence that was not reasonably available at the time the determination regarding responsibility or dismissal was made and could affect the outcome of the matter. And finally, was there a conflict of interest or bias from the Title IX coordinator, the investigator, or decision maker? Those are the bases on which an appeal can be filed. Also, going forward, our training materials that we use to train various populations on campus, like students or the athletes, must be posted publicly, and we have to maintain that file for at least 7 years. Just so that you know, we have a new website. It's www.hamptonu.edu/Title IX/. We welcome you perusing our new website. Also, just to let you know, keep safe. SAFE stands for Sexual Assault and Abuse from Everyone. Keep sexual assault and abuse from everyone. That's our educational platform. It includes the online course on sexual assault and abuse for all incoming freshmen. That's offered in University 101. It's also our fall awareness campaign. That's the Red Flag campaign. And in the spring, we offer Denim Day. That's the spring awareness campaign. It was virtual this year, and we thank you all for your support. Again, thank you so much for your time today. I look forward to a successful fall 2020 semester. Have a great day. I'm Kelly Harvey Viney.